Hey, what's up, everybody? How you doing? I'm going to talk on a subject that we don't talk about a lot: the power of family. You know, God ordained family from the beginning of time. Think about this: the Father, the Son, the Holy Ghost, Adam and Eve. Then they committed a sin. Then they had children: Cain and Abel and Seth. Today, 2018, we don't know what family is. We don't know what nuclear family means or extended family. Because nowadays, we want to do our own thing. We want to create our own laws because we in our emotions, we in our feelings. And I know this is not going to be a popular thing to say, but it takes a man and a woman to create a child. Not a man and a man, not a woman and a woman. See, family is to produce life. A relationship is to produce life. When you got two dudes trying to make a baby, it ain't gonna work. I know this might not sound great, but let's just be honest. Me and another dude cannot make a baby. There has been a breakdown in the family dynamics through time. We got more single parents than ever before. We got women trying to raise men. And you might saying, what's the problem with that? Well, see, you can't teach a man how to be a man when you ain't never been a man. Like, I can't never teach a woman how to be a woman because I ain't no woman. I know that sounds, you might say, well, that's sexist or whatever, but it's the truth. I don't know nothing what a woman deal with because I don't have the equipment or the parts. I don't have the emotional stamina to understand all that stuff because I'm not that. In other words, you trying to turn, it's hard for a truck to train a car how to be a truck when a car is a car and a truck is a truck. Even though they're vehicles, they don't do the same thing. They wasn't designed for the same thing. One was made for the haul things, and the other one was made to haul people. Then we got so many single women on welfare in the system, and your children's daddy is Uncle Sam. That's a problem. You'd rather stay on Section 8 than to get married because you don't want them to cut your check off. You don't want to lose your food stamps. You don't want to lose your Medicare or Medicare. So you choose to be single to stay on the system longer. You don't know the breakup or the breakdown you causing in your household by doing this foolishness and this tomfoolery. It's better to struggle with somebody than to struggle on a system that was designed for your default or your failure in the first place. That's craziness. That's madness. And ladies, why y'all keep putting these men on child support after he leave you because you mad he done went to somebody else? I put the blame on a lot of y'all ladies because when you enter into a relationship, why was you there? Why y'all together? You can't say it's all the man's fault. No, because sometimes the men want to marry you, but you say no because you don't want to give up the clubs. You don't want to give up drinking. You don't want to give up smoking your weed. You don't want to give up your girls. Now the man left you and married somebody else. Now you want to take him to child support court. You didn't put the system in when you was laying down with that man. Or you didn't call the judge when he was beating your back in. Oh yeah, this gonna be real. You ain't did none of that stuff. So now you want to call a man because he ain't taking care of his child. Some cases might be true. But now I notice a lot of brothers are stepping up to the plate and doing what they got to do. But a lot of y'all women, y'all hell. Y'all scornful, y'all mean, and you're nasty. And you wonder why you can't keep nobody. Ain't nobody want to deal with you and your foolishness all the time. And you put on your heels, you put on your little dress, put on your little makeup, and take a church floor picture. And you know you straight going to hell. I ain't judging, but you know how you living. It ain't my place, but I'm just saying y'all doing the most. The dynamics of a family. And y'all wondering why these kids going to school acting a donkey. You wonder why they can't be successful in life. They have no foundation because you never given them one. How can you give somebody something you don't have yourself or going on in your life? So now you want the school to raise them. You want the education system to teach them and train them on how to be better people. And you wondering why your baby don't know how to read or write, don't have no respect for authority, going to school acting a fool, and now they in juvenile detention or they in the prison system. It all starts with the foundation. The Father give you the message. He give you the way. But no, you want to be disrespectful. You want to do your own thing because you got freedom of will. Too much freedom can cause you to hang yourself. And that's what you're doing, hanging yourself. You done got 2 and 3 different babies by 2 and 3 different men. And then you're looking down on somebody else when you a mess. And you don't see the mess you in because you think you're doing all right. But the devil is a lie. What that got to do with the foundation of a family? See, the head of a man should be God. And the head of a woman should be the man. And the head of the children should be the husband and the wife. Or the father and the wife. Or the father and the mother. However y'all got this thing going on. See, when nobody has a head, that means nobody ain't father nobody. It's the wild, wild west. The children cussing out the mama and the daddy. They want to kill them every time they tell them to clean up their room. It's going on now. Children killing their grandparents because they don't want to have no authority. They don't want nobody telling them what to do. Y'all better take your power back. And the same thing for y'all parents, y'all uncles and y'all aunts. This is about to be real talk. Y'all here, y'all so nasty, y'all molesting y'all children. Y'all need to go to hell. Y'all just nasty. Y'all psychologically damaging these kids because you sick in your mind. You got mothers sleeping with sons. You got fathers sleeping with daughters. You got uncles sleeping with nieces. You got nieces sleeping with uncles. That's the breakdown of the family dynamics right there. We supposed to be out here trying to teach our children, trying to show them the right way, try to give them what they need to do to be a better citizen, and we doing more damage than good. We out here causing all kind of havoc. From sea to shining sea. This country is in a mess. Nobody has no respect for nobody. Everybody want to do what they want to do. I remember they said the old women and the older men pull the younger ones aside and teach them the right way, show them the ropes. That ain't going on no more. Because I remember when I was growing up in the church, the older women would tell them, hey, look, you need to put on some clothes. You come into church looking like a hoe, a floozy. You ain't been raised like that. Put some clothes on before you catch the flu. And the men taught the younger boys how to be men. And see, that's the problem. We got so many men out here acting all feminine. They want to be like y'all, walking around in heels and dresses and thongs and bikinis, whatever the hell y'all wearing. They want to put them on too, thinking that shit cute. They don't want to wear no suits no more. They want to wear dresses and blouses. and want to feel empowered by wearing some heels. Come on, your big foot self. You got your size 13, 14 foot in a shoe, a heel. Better put on some Nikes or some boots or something. The family dynamic is broken down to there is none. You got so many kids out here having babies out of wedlock, thinking that's cute. You got 2 and 3 and 4 generations on welfare. That's the problem. Y'all, the tree is known by the fruit that it bear. And right now, y'all ain't bearing no fruit or nothing. And to tell the truth about it, the tree should be cut down. That's what Jesus did. This is a sad situation in America. And it's getting worse. Because this ain't cute no more. This is a hot mess. Fathers, mothers, moms, dads, take your power back. Raise your children to be the right way. Teach them with some kind of respect, to give respect. But anyway, who am I? I'm just a regular dude with an opinion and a crazy thought process of how it used to be back in the day, where men was men. They had jobs and cars. They didn't take pride in being in gangs or being in and out of prison or being on dope or heroin or methamphetamines, popping pills or whatever. This new age ain't nothing to play with. It's dangerous. You got TV, social media, rappers, entertainers, celebrities raising your child while you running the street behind a man that don't want you, and all he doing is playing in your tail. Let me get off of here before I get in trouble. Hey, my email is weldonr112@gmail.com. Once again, my email is weldonr112@gmail.com. And I know a lot of y'all might have something to say about what I'm saying about, oh, that's old-timey. The old way worked. It was the Father, the Son, the Holy Ghost. It was Adam and Eve and the kids. And years later, the devil done got y'all fooled up with this foolery that y'all doing the right thing. Put your family first. There's power in the family. There's power in the structure of a family. Every system out here is failing, and these are the systems that you want to raise your kids. The banking system failing, welfare system failing, education system failing, the prison system failing, the law is failing, so they can't raise your children. You got to raise your kids. Remember this is Chef Ramon Clayton Weldon. Be blessed, be great, and know there's power in the family.